Lazy girl sushi, cheap, easy, 5 ingredients, so perfect. If you only have 20 minutes for lunch, you love sushi, you have a hankering for it, and you do not have the energy to go get it from the store, don't want to Uber Eats it, this is the Lazy Girl Sushi recipe for you. Starting off with nori, or seaweed snacks. Get them from Costco, you get a huge pack of them. We'll take these out and we're gonna put them in an adorable little rectangle. We start layering them, one over the other. Next up is smoked salmon. I get it from Costco, it's the best deal and it's wild caught. So we're gonna put some of our smoked salmon on top of our seaweed. So just layer it on there. We have our lovely layer of salmon on top of our seaweed. Next up is cream cheese. You can use whatever cream cheese you like. I always opt for dairy-free, and this one I actually made myself. I have a recipe on my website. It's really simple, just cashews, lemon juice, and a little bit of water. My other favorite brand of dairy-free cream cheese is Miyokos because it has really simple ingredients, but you can also just use whatever cream cheese you want. You do you. So we're gonna smear that on top of our smoked salmon. Just a thin layer of cream cheese, don't overdo it on that. And then next up, I think this is the most important, is everything but the bagel seasoning gives it that sushi sesame flavor. So you can get this from Trader Joe's. I actually got this from Costco, go figure. We're just gonna sprinkle it generously on there. Next layer, cucumbers, but I don't have cucumbers, so I'm actually doing some very thinly sliced zucchini. I mean, I wish I had cucumbers, I had a more nice fresh crunch, but this will do the job. Thin little tiny baby spears of your cucumber or zucchini and put it on horizontally because we're gonna roll this way and you want it to roll nicely. Boom. Totally optional, but full avocado for me is a must, so I'm gonna put a little bit of avocado on here also. If you don't like cream cheese, you could just do avocado, or vice versa, you could just do cream cheese and no avocado. The other thing that I really wish I had, if you like spicy, which I always love spicy, is if I had sriracha, I would have put that on here too, which would have made this really good, but I don't, so it still tastes amazing. Here's our beautiful inside of the sushi roll. It looks magnificent. So now is where we're gonna take a deep breath together and we're gonna roll it. So this is stressful, but it will be okay. You got this. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we're going to get a good hold on our seaweed there, kind of like this, with your fingers, and we're going to roll tightly, and then push down with your fingers. So roll tightly, push down, until you get a nice, beautiful sushi roll. And you can kind of press down the seaweed that's sticking up. The smoked salmon is a little bit moist, so if you kind of press it down firmly, it will kind of adhere to the salmon a little bit better. But there is our beautiful, easy, lazy girl sushi. Let's cut it. Very important. First of all, my knife is not dirty. I just made another sushi roll for my husband earlier, but make sure your knife is extremely sharp. If you have a sharpener that you're not using on your knife block, or if you can buy sharpeners online on Amazon, sharpen your knife or get a really, really sharp knife so that you can get a good cut on this because it can be kind of hard to cut. So we're gonna cut firmly, gently, but aggressively. Or I guess gently but firmly. Cute little sushi rolls. Let me look at this. Under 20 minutes, 5 ingredients, 6 if you include an avocado. So satisfying, so easy, low carb, healthy, delicious. It's cheap. It's just perfect. And to dip, you could totally just do soy sauce, but I did coconut aminos to keep it paleo and soy free, and I added a little bit of ginger powder in there because I love ginger. I love to add the little pickled ginger into my soy sauce whenever I go get sushi. So this is it. We're gonna dip and eat, and that's lunch.